Hello there, Taurus. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about September. There will be 4 weeks in September. We're going to go ahead and lay those out, but not until we've picked our 2 cards for the month for you from the Abundance deck. I am going to shuffle these up, thinking about you all. Taurus. Spirit God. Star brothers and sisters, let's talk about Taurus for September. So I'll splay them out and I'll pick out 2 cards for you. There's one right here. And there's one. Right here. All right. So let's go ahead and set these all aside. Let's look at what our 2 guiding cards for the month are for you, Taurus. Delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So having intention and surrendering is the answer there, right? And acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. So we have delusion and acceptance. They work very well together because one is reminding you that you need to do radical acceptance in order to stay out of the delusion. All right. So this is very good for you. I'm glad to see this for you. It speaks very much to the overall. Oh, this is great. So the message we got from Spirit for all 12 signs this month is that we all need to stay flexible and open to the possibilities. So that's talking about acceptance of staying in the flow. And the private message I got for you, Taurus, was that it's time for you to get your ducks in a row, make lists, be very organized in how you handle things, as in measure twice, cut once. We like these idioms and these sayings because they make sense and they are correct. They will save you a lot of time if you just keep measuring. You measure one more time, but eventually you will have to just make the move. But of course, the changes that come across the board are going to be important to pay attention to and stay in point about. And we're here for you, all right? So know that you are not doing this alone. You are not doing this alone. This is, we're all in this together, right? And I am not a Taurus, but I will tell you that we are in this together. All of us, all the signs are working together to try and get to the right places. And we want to do it all together. So it's good. I see good things happening, and I'm happy to see that you're progressing. I trust the changes of last month were not so radical you weren't able to move through them. We were all going through changes. That's why I know that. But let's go ahead and get these laid out and talk about what is coming for this particular month. All right. Let's see. Of course, I have my friend Baby Einstein here. He's going to help keep me attached and connected to all the star brothers and sisters and all that good stuff. So here we are. Let's talk about the first week of September, the 3rd through the 9th. We have the 9 of Wands, and I want you to remember that your ideas are clear and concise and right, and yet we want to remain flexible and open to possibilities. So it's about staying who you are while listening to other ideas, okay? I know that sounds weird and wackadoo, but at the same time, it's true. You can stay true to who you are while listening to other people's ideas. Clothing designers have to do it all the time. Well, they listen to their client, tell them what they want, but then they put their own personal spin on a thing so that they absolutely have their own signature on it, right? We want to be that kind of person who says, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. Now let me put my spin on that. Thanks. I'm not doing it your way, but you'll get what you want. Hey, like that. Next card down, the area where you're blocked this week is with too many choices on the table. We have the 7 of Cups. So many options, so many possibilities. It's like a never-ending, overflowing cup of possibilities. And when you have too many things to choose from, the easiest way to fix that and get back on track is to prioritize what's first, as in what opportunity will disappear first. You know, oh, this thing has a 2-week expiration date. This thing has a 1-week expiration date. This expires tomorrow, and that thing has a 6 months. So you're like, 6 months is off and away. All the 2-weekers, the thing that expires tomorrow, you need to do that. Okay, so work on the time limits that are coming with the project, and then you'll be able to choose which thing to do first, and don't get stuck. Okay, don't get stuck. Now, Justice is here to say that yes, indeed, there's an opportunity for you to create fairness in the universe that may or may not have been present before. You can create fairness in the world. So use your right mind to create fairness. All right. There's possibilities and abilities for you to do what you need to do, and it'll be great. I think that you have everything at your disposal, and it'll be great. You will enjoy this week a lot. All right. So that being said, let's move on to the week of the 10th to the 16th, and we have the Fool. The Fool card is saying that, oh yeah, we are jumping in, we are getting started, something is happening, boom. There's no longer a question mark about what's going on, where we're going, how we're getting there, what's going on. The question will remain, will you be manifesting your own dreams and goals or something else? Okay? Don't be alarmed. It is blocking you, but it might just be a detour on your way to the same place you want to go. So it may not be, this is that flexibility part. We're like, okay, we're going to take a little detour. We got to go to 7-Eleven before we get on the road to go to Big Disneyland. All right, okay. It's okay. You'll get where you need to go. You just have to do this other thing first. And it's interesting, right? It's definitely an interesting twist. Don't freak out, okay? The solution for this week is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is telling me that there's that party that wants it done your way. So if all you do is simply say, hey, okay, we're going to go to 7-Eleven, we're going to go there, we're going to get to Disneyland, but we're not going to do it. We're going to do it in my car. That's fine. That's good. Do those things you need to do to take care of yourself and help you feel secure in the fact that you're the one driving, possibly, or whatever. So you feel secure. Maybe your other friends don't have reliable vehicles, and so you're feeling like this is the only way to do it, is to do it in my car, because I know that my car works. Yay. Good for you. Awesome possum. Next week, over the 17th to the 23rd, we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is telling me that your partnership is at issue this week. It may be that there's a tiff that goes on, something where the minds are not quite meeting. Pay attention to what that is, and we'll figure it out. The Ace of Wands is where your big idea is blocked. You have an Ace of Wands situation. If this Ace of Wands is for work, it'll be blocked there too. This partnership could be is at work, probably. Okay, so then if this is at work, this is your cohort in crime at work who may or may not agree with you on how how things should get done, right? You have the project. You both have an idea about how to do it. And you're being blocked on your way of doing it. Maybe yours is a little more high dollar than theirs, and theirs is the cheap way, but it'll get done. And the Two of Swords is the solution, and that is to look at it from a different angle and claim your power in the situation. So you can, in fact, create a situation where you both win by doing it maybe a totally different way, but you stay on budget and everything is cool and you're still getting it done. Hey, cool. Love that. Now we're talking over here about the next week over the 24th through the 30th. We have the Two of Pentacles, keeping your finances balanced. You are working out the finances with all of the things that are going on this month. As the work begins again, you're going to have an opportunity to rework your financial situation at work, it looks like. So, interesting. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles, which tells me things may not go according to plan 100%. Like the Two of Pentacles is here to say, oh yeah, you're going to rework your deal. Maybe you'll get a raise for yourself. You're not going to be able to do everything you want to do, and you're not going to get everything you want. So the Tower says something's going to fall apart, okay? You may not be able to have all the people, or you'll only get a raise for certain people, and or it's going to work out great for you, okay? The Four of Pentacles is here saying you're going to have a financial foundation that's good, and you're okay with that. Good deal. You put in the other time, so you feel secure in the fact that you should be getting this bump. And I think that it doesn't work out for some folks, all right? So you don't get everything you want. Figure out what you're going to ask for, and how important is it that you get it all for everybody, all right? You might want to think about explaining things in a certain way that says, like, you know, your team will be more available to you if you're paid properly. But if they're going to run off a lot if they don't get paid properly. So there you go. Keeping all of these things in mind, let's go ahead and look at this first week more in depth. We'll go ahead and put these cards aside as we do. Let's get into this. All right, the first week being the 3rd to the 9th of September. We have the pre-programmed cards for you, Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards for you. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands, King of Wands, and the Moon card. Excellent. So remember, we were talking about you having your ideas and being flexible, but staying yourself. So we have the Nine of Wands reminding you that your ideas are important. You are you. You don't think like other people. That's the beauty of you. We like that about you, and you're going to take their ideas and make them happen your way. Okay? We like that. That's great. The King of Wands here is going to be like a cohort in crime, somebody who's going to be helping you in the process, somebody of like mind who wants to be of service in the process. And they're going to make your dreams come true. The Moon card is here saying you're working towards your dreams and goals this week. This is a good time. You're doing good jobs, and everything is working in your favor. This is the plan. Whoo! Okay. Now, things that are blocking you. The Seven of Cups. We talked about having too many options, too many possibilities, and tripping out on that a little bit. Yeeks. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, and we're going to do the first thing first. And we'll get things in order, as we talked about. This month is your month to get things in order. Temperance. Staying open to the flow. Staying open to the flow, right? Remember, we're doing the acceptance thing, and we're staying out of delusion by staying open to the flow. We want to stay open to the flow here, okay? If you stay open to the flow of what's coming and what's going. You're not going to get absolutely everything. So you take the good stuff, the big stuff, and you let some of it go. All right. Don't fuss about everything. And the Magician is here talking about how, even though, of course, you have the tools at your disposal, you can make anything you want happen if you're willing to make the effort to get it. Fact is that's blocked also. All right. So breathe through the fact that while you're working towards your dreams and goals, you're not going to get everything you want. Justice will prevail. You will get enough of what you want that you feel like things are coming back into balance in some way. All right. This here is the Empress. Oh my goodness. Hello. The Empress is here. You have the Empress. You've been planting seeds for a long time, all the way along. So at this time, it's important that you're looking for justice. You're going to put out into the others that you want exactly what you want. Say exactly what you want. I want a full crew. I want time to do my job. I want 4 days a week. Everything is going to be great. And we'll take care of every little thing you need. Huzzah. Right? Just put it out there. If you don't put it out there, the whole big picture plan at this rate, and everybody's paid well, and everyone sticks around, and it's going to be awesome. Right? You put that out there, bam. At least it's out there, right? Once the energy is out there, what you want, the universe can then start talking to you about what's going to happen. There will be new information about the financial situation coming down the pike. It may help you understand where everything is and why certain things are blocked. But right now, your solution is to put out everything you want and see what sticks, okay? I love this for you, Taurus. This is awesome. Let's go ahead and clarify one or two of these cards, because some of them could use a tiny bit of clarification, don't you think? Let's do that. Spirit, speak to Taurus about what's coming down here. I want to clarify Temperance. And I want to clarify Justice. All right. Spirit, let's talk to Taurus. All right. We're going to go ahead and pull a clarification card for you for Temperance. We're going to pull a clarification card with a Page of Pentacles. Let's see what's happening here. Allow your higher good. Don't be upset because things didn't work out the way your ego planned. Have faith that what is your highest good will come. So, your highest good is on its way, all right? That's wonderful news. Even if it doesn't look like you're getting what you want, it's coming. The Empress showed up, right? And we clarified we clarified the Page of Pentacles, didn't we? Yes, we did. Live outside the box. Don't be afraid to live your life outside the norm. That's where the magic happens. Outside the box. We're going to go outside the usual lines. It's good news. I like that for you. Page of Pentacles is there. That's wonderful. We're going to clarify this card because we want to. I think it's a good idea. The Justice card here. We're going to go ahead and clarify the Justice card. That's right here. Spiritual growth. Prioritize your spiritual growth and don't allow the cares of life to squeeze out your goal to grow spiritually. Hello. So yes, Taurus, this is about you maintaining your spiritual side no matter what this nonsense is about the tactile world, okay? Don't let that stop you from moving forward in your spiritual self, okay? Perfect. love this for you, Taurus. We are going to talk next about the 10th to the 16th. As always, like and subscribe. All of my details are in the description below. So if you want a private reading, you want to know what cards I'm using, you can check there, and it's all there. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll talk next week. Okay? Thanks.